So this article is about a train derailment that happened in Ohio. So it says toxic wastewater from Ohio train derailment. And this doesn't look good. It says this water from the derailment is headed to Texas. Now, I don't know what this is all about, but I was reading it because I already knew that this happened, and I know a lot of people probably have seen this. But when it said that the toxic wastewater from Ohio train derailment is headed to Texas, I'm like, this is not good at all. And where else could it be headed to? If it's headed to Texas, can it be headed to other places? But I don't know if you can see this photo. Um, I think it's showing the smoke and it's showing the train derailment and how bad it is. So this Deer Park, Texas, toxic wastewater used to extinguish a fire following a train derailment in Ohio is headed to a Houston suburb for disposal. Okay, so they want to get rid of it, I suppose. But I still would find that a little bit scary because just handling it, if it says it's toxic, so I'm already hearing that the people that are residents in that area are complaining about a lot of health issues and the hazardous issues of the train derailment and the toxic waste that has been somehow released into the environment. So I in my office heard today that firefighting water from the East Palestine, Ohio train derailment is slated to be disposed of in our county. So this is Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo. So this was said on a Wednesday statement. So our Harris County Pollution Control Department and Harris County attorneys have reached out to the company and the EPA, which is Environmental Protection Agency, to receive more information. So the wastewater is being sent to Texas Molecular or Molecular, which injects hazardous waste into the ground for disposal. Does that sound good? I don't know. It just sounds like, I don't know. Maybe they know what they're doing. I don't know. So the Texas Commission of Environmental Quality told KTRK TV that Texas Molecular is authorized to accept and manage a variety of waste streams. So I guess they are professional at dealing with situations like this, so including vinyl chloride, or I don't know if I said that right, as they're part of their hazardous waste permit and underground injection control permit. So the company told KHOU TV it is experienced in managing this type of disposal, so our technology is safely removes hazardous constituents from the biosphere. Okay, so as long as I guess they know what they're doing, but there's always that fear that something could get out into the environment somewhere else. So we are part of the solution to reduce the risk and protect the environment, whether in our local area or other places that need the capabilities we offer to protect the environment. So it sounds like a lot of people were complaining that they were having some health issues already, and health scares behind all of this. I know I saw it on the news, so this is out off the article. So it says the injection in some cases is usually 4,000 to 5,000 feet down below any kind of drinking water aquifer. So this is said by Gillen, who is also a professor of biology, environment science, and the University of Houston Clear Lake. Both Gillen and Deer Park resident Tammy Baxter said their greatest concern are transporting the chemicals. So that's the biggest fear. That's what I was saying, because somehow something could spill or leak out and people could get, thousands of people could get sick. It's from East Palestine, Ohio to Deer Park, Texas. So there has to be a closer deep well injection, Baxter told KTRK. It's foolish to put it on the roadway, so we have accidents on a regular basis. Yeah, putting it on the roadway may not be a good idea. Look at what happened to the train, how it derailed, and that was an accident, and all of the pollutants seeped out, and now they're trying to clean it up. So it says it is silly to move it that far. That's what it sounds like. People are going back and forth on the whole issue. So they're not, a lot of people are not feeling very safe. So Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, who visited the Railman site Thursday, has warned the railroad responsible for the derailment, Norfolk Southern, to fulfill its promises to clean up the mess just outside East Palestine, Ohio, and help the town recover. So Buttigieg has also announced a package of reforms intended to improve rail safety while regulators try to strengthen safety rules. So what I saw is a lot of people complaining, some people saying they wanted to sue because they felt like that it was affecting them where they were living. I believe in their water, their food, and their bath water and everything, the air. It's just, it reminds me of the Flint situation as well. But this one is a train derailment. So it's in the water. It's scary, but I don't know. I mean, traveling with something like this, and so think about this. This was an accident, and so let's say there wasn't any accident, but some of the stuff leaked out. And nobody knew what was on that train. So it could be anywhere that they could be carrying these type of materials, and people could get sick. They could end up somehow wondering, well, why is it that this city has experienced a lot of more cancer and illnesses? Because they don't tell you that these things are coming into your city or your town, or they're passing through with it. And if it leaks out, or if it's on somebody's clothes, or if it gets into the drips into the into the area somewhere close by where people are living, people might get it on them, and it transfers. It's just so scary now, what's out there. But we'll see how this develops, because I didn't see a lot of people were very happy about this whole thing. It sounded like they were very upset, and what I heard is a lot of people claiming they were going to sue because they didn't feel comfortable with any of this. So look at the smoke. All this is released in the air. That's part of the toxic waste. It's in the air. It's airborne. So how are they going to get rid of that? That's the other question. So we'll see what happens with this. But this does not look good at all. It's in the air. Just think of what other things could get into the air, and then people can be affected by it like this.